Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for the actor Byeon Seok. We are still in Scorpio season and he is an Scorpio idol. So yeah, I'm going to read for him in a very general way. I believe this could be like, for the next 3 months. Like I wouldn't say like this is going to, sort of take over the whole energy of 2026 for him because I still have pendant to do the 2026 readings for the artist. So we can say that it's going to embrace what's available for him in the next 3 months or so. So yeah, let's begin with the cards that he got. We start with the Hangman. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the Devil, and we have the Three of Cups. And then I have from another deck, I pulled an extra card as an advice for him, and he got the Seven of Pentacles. That the keyword it says achievement. So yeah, I think that definitely like the goal, um, whatever he's going through, there's something about him at the end achieving something with this. Um, Honestly, seeing these cards, this spread, I'm a bit like wow, like there's a lot of restrictions around him. I don't know how 2025 has been for him, but it seems like he wasn't completely free, and probably he's still not free. It's either from a contract, or there's a lot of like discussions. There's a lot of stagnation from his part, like him feeling like he cannot move, or that he cannot make the choices, the movements, the changes that he would like, because there's something about maybe the people that manage his career. There's this feeling of like, no, wait, this year is not the year, or this moment is not the moment. You have to wait. We will let you know. um, and I think that for him, he had tried to stay positive to this, and somehow um, being a bit, feeling a bit helpless, but not resisting at the same time. This is why I'm like, there must be like a bigger reason why these people are like, yeah, not today, or probably. I wonder what, because I think him in award shows, ceremonies. I think him like present certain awards. So I don't see hiatus, but there's a lot of like stillness when it comes to projects. I think that there's something about him not being able to make. Maybe 2025 for him has been a year for somehow to have to wait, to have to compromise, to have to even stay silent. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse in the middle, so I'm like, who is also keeping him like like silenced? Who is like telling him like, yeah, don't talk about this, or yeah, no, don't go and communicate this, no, don't do that, or don't start this conversation. um a lot of restrictions. Honestly, I'm very surprised, because I'm like, he's very popular. He has done very well in the past, so I wonder like what has been going on with his career, or his maybe his life in general. But I think that seeing the devil here, it definitely has to do with a certain contract that he signed, or an agreement that that somehow, him agreeing to certain deals. These deals have a sort of power over him. And they somehow are asking him to stay silent. It's like they don't want him to maybe talk about future projects, or they are like, yeah, you show up, you present yeah, you go to events, you do this, you show up, you shine, you be pleasant, be yourself. But there's something about people that work for him or with him being like, don't talk about this, or don't mention this. It's as if someone is like, you just go present yourself, just be pretty, be polite, be funny, but don't talk, like don't show yourself that much, like don't socialize that much, don't share that much with people. I don't think that is like that there's like a secret, because honestly, um there's not like something that is hidden, but it's as if, I don't know, if maybe people that manage his career, they're like, we want to use your image, or we want you to present to certain events, but we want you to stay like very hermetic or very mysterious, or um, we don't want you to talk that much. We don't want you to have like deep conversations with people. We don't want you to get too comfortable and yeah, don't talk that. If someone wants to engage in a conversation with you, don't, yeah, just, give a very generic kind of response, um, but don't give away that much information. Like somehow, be a bit, calculative about, what you share. And I'm honestly thinking that he's a Scorpio man. I don't know his weird chart, not the rest of his placements, but in here there's not like, him refusing this, or him being like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. I think that probably the 2025 has gone by like this. And there's something, yeah, that is somehow inviting him to, yeah, do not start certain conversations, because maybe people are not ready to hear what he has to say, or maybe there's certain brands that they're like, yeah, we don't want you to talk, we just want you to present your beautiful self, and that's it. um but also, the devil is like, I think that whatever contract he has, or whatever deals he has signed, or he has with people, they are so jealous and possessive of his image. They are very, they are like a possessive lover. I don't know why I want to say this, but it seems like they have like a strong hold of him, and probably they are coaching him, and they are like, yeah, no, this is not good, yeah, don't go to this event, you better go to this one is more important, or that one, I don't know, and if you go, just go for a few moments and then disappear. There's a lot of control. I feel it like probably he is under a lot of control, or a lot of restriction around what he can do. I don't think that there's a lot of movements like, okay, I can be free, or I can do whatever I want. There's a lot of, I would say, like, protection. I don't want to say like protection of his image, but definitely people. I think that probably there's something about them, wanting to use his talent, or wanting him to be part of a very important project, but that project is not fully developed yet. It's not for this year, definitely. Probably it's for 2026. So there's something about them wanting to have a certain control over the artist, about him, like, okay, yeah, don't go out that much, just be careful. We want to know where you are, and who you are with, and who you associate. It feels, this is why I'm like, it feels like these people are this very jealous lover kind of agreement, like, okay, you will not go out unless we come with you, or unless we give you the heads up, or we are like, okay, this place is safe, this situation is okay. And I think that is not about safety. I think that is probably about reputation, because with the devil there's also a lot of ambition. Definitely, whoever, had like somehow, had like a deal with him, they are very, um, they are very ambitious. They want to achieve a lot with his image. So this is why they stand so close to him and they watch every single move of him. And they're like, yeah, please, it's not about him behaving because I don't think that is necessary, to remind him, okay, you have to act a certain way. But definitely there's attachment, there's this feeling of like, yeah, you are not that free, and he will probably not be free until he finishes this project in the near future. That at the end with the Three of Cups, I think that the outcome is going to be very positive. He probably is going to be, enjoying a bit more the process of collaboration with others, maybe, yes, being part of groups or being part of a very selective group, even building, new friendships and connections with others, but really feeling like the love and the acceptance. So I think that even though these people are very jealous of him, in the sense that they want him for themselves. I don't know if this is like a brand or if this is like an enterprise, and they are all if this is like a company of his, like the people that manage his career. They are like, yeah, we want you to be exclusive with us. We don't want you to go there, without us knowing. So I think that for him, maybe yeah, he started the year, feeling and maybe this also has been like recent, feeling starting with the handman. There's something about like him sacrificing, even sacrificing, I would say, his social life for these somehow these deals or these sort of agreements. I think that with the devil, there's yeah, a lot of control over his image or over his future projects. Maybe I think that they're saving him for a project that is very important. But uh, in the meanwhile, it feels like it's as if they are putting you in a very um, in a very restrictive kind of diet, like they don't let you be yourself, or they choose, all the time they are like, reminding you that, oh, don't do that, oh, no, 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 don't go out, don't go there, don't mention this, don't. So probably for him is, this level of feeling, like he's being controlled or watched all the time. It can be a bit, like suffocating. But I think that there's not, resistance from his part. He's like, well, I understand that maybe he understands why these people do this. Like they somehow are taking care of him, and they are taking care of his choices, his future choices, and also they want him to be, you know, I think that there's a bit of like, maybe they want him to be careful. Honestly, I think that there's something about like with the Three of Cups at the end, that even they're like, watch who you associate yourself with, and with the Three of Cups, it's not about love and romance. It's more about like who you are seen with, like if it's like another celebrity or if it's like a group of friends. Yeah, also we have to somehow review if these people are good for you, if these people are good for your image, if they have a good reputation themselves. There's a lot of like, like a lot of, yeah, it feels like it seems like it lacks a bit of authenticity in the sense that they're always trying to control him. But at the end, with the Seven of Pentacles, the card of achievement, definitely, there's going to come something very important for him. So maybe they are somehow saving him or protecting him, or somehow, somehow being like very overprotective of him, because maybe situations, maybe the industry, maybe people in general, they are, not satisfied with maybe certain actors, with the industry itself. So they are like protecting him from getting into trouble, I would say. I don't see him actually being someone that could be prone to get into a scandal. I don't see it here. But at the same time, I think that they are very obsessive about the rules. Like, oh, you have to, somehow ask for permission to go out or do things. If the company or if these people in power don't approve of it, he will not be able to leave his house. Um, but I think that at the end, with the kind of achievement, definitely is going to have a very productive result. Is going to be very important for his career. Is going to be worth it. There's something about, like, yeah, you're at the end, you're going to create something very important. You're going to make the right moves, once you start like going out more, and once you feel more free, um, to maybe, going back to work, and just focusing on these new projects of his. And also the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, it's a very hardworking card. It's a card that for me is like, we still have to put a lot of effort in this process. So we need you to be somehow devoted to the work, or we need you to be ready, or we need you to be, not distracted. uh, but yeah, probably they also worry about, him, somehow being caught maybe in a scandal, because if he was like somehow in a group or in a reunion, and there's other people, that it could affect him just because he is surrounded by certain people. The Three of Cups is like, oh, it may not even be that deep, but there's something about, like, oh, you must be like them because we seen you that you seated at the same table, for example. And definitely there's like um, a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, a lot of money also, like being, spent on him, and this new project that he's going to be participating in. So he needs to be ready. He needs to be, um, I don't want to say like clean, but there's something about, like, you need to just be focused only on this part of your life, and just like, yeah, don't go out that much, don't say that much, because maybe there's something going on around him that these people are trying to, protect him from this. But yeah, this is all I have for him for the next 3 months. Let's wait to also see, this new project of his, or, I think that it's still very fresh. I'm not seeing like it's going to be released now, but definitely it takes a lot of dedication from him. So I understand why they are a bit rigorous with him in this aspect. But yeah, if you're a fan of him, please support his next project, because he's going to be, achieving a lot with this. But yeah, probably the beginning of 2026 is going to be all about work, processes, growing, learning new skills, studying a lot, focusing on his career only. So yeah, guys, this is all I see for him today. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.